Hello, everybody. Just hop in here to do a quick drama review of the finished 2025 Chinese costume revenge idol drama with 30 episodes. The Glory. Let's not confuse it with the Korean drama that aired years ago. The Glory that was really popular. All right. I rate this 7 out of 10. So let's start with the plot. So the female lead is exiled to the countryside because she is rumored to be possessed by a ghost. And then she returns home when her foster parents gets killed in a robbery. She reunites with her family, hoping to find a place in that home, but also enact revenge on the people that hurt her. She meets the male lead who is suspicious of her, and the male lead happens to be her ex-fiance that married to her older sister, but unfortunately became a widower. So this stars Chen Duling as Zhang Hanyan, who's the female lead, Xin Yulai as Fu Yanxi, the male lead. It also stars Hu Hongshan as Zhang Yushan, Yu Entai as Zhang Xiang, Wen Zhengrong as Ran Shiwen, and Wang Yan as Zhou Yuren. Okay, let's go over the positive. Finally, Chen Duling gets her break. I remember her in her teenage years leading dramas, but it amounted into nothing. It did not do well. And through the years, she did cameos and special appearances, important supporting roles, but finally she gets the lead. I'm so glad. She did okay. She did not give a jaw dropping performance, but did her part in portraying a broken character that is looking for a home, craving the love and the protection of her mother. And I understood her motivations well, as well as her struggles. I think it's because we've seen so many bad acting or mediocre acting that we are so amazed and we bend over backwards for people that deliver an okay performance since it's rare. But one thing is that she is very skinny. You can't tell when she has her costume on, but there is a scene when she takes her, at least her outer clothes off to show her scars, and she is so skinny. I don't know how she's alive. It kind of made me feel worried for her. It was just a few moments in the scene, but I did not like how I felt. Next, the supporting cast, especially the mid-range actors that portrayed the older or the parents' generation. It wasn't just the acting that brought the house down, but also their characters were interesting and complex, which became like a double-edged sword because it made the actual leads of the story kind of weak in comparison. The female lead's mother and the father, the concubine, the noble consort, the female lead's mother's first love, and the grandmother. Everybody was so good. Next, I want to talk about is the costume. It was very pretty and it was different from the other idol costume dramas, and the leads look great in them. Last positive thing that I want to talk about is that I like the fact that it wasn't overly romantic and it focused on the revenge plot the most. And I know some audiences, I looked at the comments in my drama list, felt like that there was a lack of romance and build up for the main couple, but I liked the subtlety and the simplicity of their relationship. It wasn't overdone. Now, on to the negative. The male lead's acting. He won't destroy the drama, he won't make or break it. His character is the typical cold, stiff male lead, but I think there are ways to portray that type of character in a more interesting and engaging way. And for me, it seemed like he had trouble moving his facial muscles. Like, I don't think I've seen him blink that much or is afraid to do so. And I initially don't have a good impression of him anyway, since I did not like his acting in The Legend of Shen Li. But also, he was in between, which he was good in that role. And I guess I couldn't connect that these two characters are acted by the same actor. I think there was a dissonance. Even though I dropped the drama, he wasn't that bad. So I'm not sure if either it was the actor's interpretation of the character that made him so stiff or not good, or it was the director's suggestions. And also, I don't know if I mentioned in the last Asian dramas I watched video, but I've looked at the promotional materials and saw him in interviews, and he was doing fine. He can smile and he can, move his facial muscles. So I don't know what conversation led to this portrayal. Second negative thing is I thought that the side plots were forgettable, especially after she got married to the male lead. I know that they set it all up so that later people that the female lead helped will help her later when she is out of options and when she needs it the most, but I don't know, they were just so forgettable and they went by quickly, which I guess did not make it draggy at all, but there's so many plot holes and things just that didn't make any sense. Last thing, I wish the brother and sister character had more substance and depth, and I wish the writer gave them more care. Even though the development and a character arc of the sister was there, I think it was very rushed. The brother was very one-dimensional. He had his own thing going on, but more depth. Like I said, the other supporting cast, especially in the mid-range actors, were really well thought out and well written, but the rest were just eh. And also, I just couldn't connect the actress's face and the voice for the sister character. She sounded like a 15-year-old, and I know she's supposed to be in that age range, but the actress did not. Because I know that actress has been filming dramas and been acting for a while. So I have seen her for a long time because I've watched Chinese dramas for a long time too. And I don't know. It's just her trying to act this bratty, spoiled character. I think she should move on from that. Or maybe again, it's just the voice that fucked me over or screwed my perception of the character. So overall, it was a nice watch. It kind of differed in the typical idol dramas because it has less romance in it, which I think I really liked. And the supporting cast, especially the mid-range actors, just chef's kiss in their characterization and just their journey in the story. I liked how the female lead's father, the actor, managed to portray a scary villain that is very formidable but is also still a loser at the same time. I don't know how they wrote the character and how the actor portrayed that character in a very balanced and nuanced way, but oh my god. And the female lead's mother, so good. So good. Anyways, it's a very watchable drama, but if you watch dramas for the sake of romance, especially idol dramas, then this might not be for you. The female lead does go through a pretty rough time. She almost loses everybody she loves. Just beware of that. I think that's it. See you next time, everybody. Bye. Please like and subscribe.